Netflix is the Apple of online streaming, and not in a good way. It'll make more sense in a minute, but first I have to give credit to my brother Liam for this apt comparison. It stuck with me, enough that I'm here ranting about Netflix. Whether you like Apple or not. Spoiler, not the biggest fan. I bet we can all agree that Apple products are not about customization. They make clean interfaces usually intuitive to use. Steve Jobs was notoriously a perfectionist, demanding insanely high standards. He went for products that are locked down instead of modifiable. Apple focuses on what they think the user needs, and heaven forbid you want to modify a setting they didn't intend to be changed. It's designing to the lowest common denominator, which is a start, but annoys people like me who want more granular control. Sound familiar? Big company? Clean interface? Few options? I mean, look at the plethora of options and settings. Netflix has a monopoly in online streaming. They never tell you what's going on. Apple. And if you don't like the default functionality, too bad! Yeah, there's Hulu, Amazon Video, and Yahoo, but Netflix is king. Convenience without customization. Alliteration win! I thought of that one myself. We stick with Netflix because it's convenient and easy to use, but we deserve more from the leaders in the industry. I can't remember the last time Netflix made any significant change. They picked a design and kept it. At least with YouTube, they attempt change. Yeah, everyone loses their mind over the slightest UI tweak, or complains the algorithm isn't sending their videos to subscribers. But YouTube is trying. To Netflix. The pause button. What pause button? Oh wait, it's way down here at the left. Now look at YouTube. Can you possibly spot the pause button? I'll give you a hint. Literally click anywhere on the screen. Thank goodness space works on Netflix, but no click to pause goes against all the conventions of the good video players. And why, when I pause, does Netflix decide to suddenly dim the screen? After the progress bar disappears, you just get 10 seconds of your perfect snapshot before your movie info pops up. No, I paused here to look at something. I don't want my freeze frame all obscured. I know what I'm watching. Plus the title's like literally right here. Just make a button over here for movie info. If I really wanted to know more, I'd open up a new tab and look it up on Wikipedia. Because let's be honest, the Netflix summaries are about as helpful as the one-sentence IMDb synopses, except without the ability to click on IMDb links and learn more. I do like that you can jump 10 seconds back and forward with the arrow keys, but why immediately pause? I miss a joke and rewind 10 seconds to hear it again, and now I have to press space to play? No! And if I fast forward to the opening credits, I only get snapshots every 10 seconds and have to keep hitting space to see where I am. Again, YouTube and literally other player with this feature have you beat here, Netflix. No total runtime, or even my current position. Where am I? The progress bar only gives you a general idea of where you are, and you have to hover and find out your approximate place. Netflix opted to abandon conventions once again and went with one number. Time remaining. Maybe it is the most important number, and they didn't want to clutter the interface, but I think it's a step too far. Once I'm a fraction of the way through, I can't tell my entire duration. I have to hover near the end and find out how long the movie is, but not accidentally click or I lose my place. Total runtime doesn't belong on the dim screen, because the dim screen shouldn't exist. YouTube doesn't mess with time remaining and just shows you your current position as a fraction of the entire duration. And at least with iTunes you can toggle between time remaining and total time. But Netflix is like, we know what's best for you. Deal with it. Minimalism, not always the best approach. Now for a mystery. Occasionally I open Netflix only to find continue watching is gone. Why is it hiding halfway down the page here? I don't have much to say about this other than just cut it out. Stop showing me new stuff and let me finish my show. I can't remove things from continue watching. If I stop halfway through because it's a bad movie, do you think I want to finish? No! But it's stuck there and continue watching like a cake from Alice in Wonderland saying, watch me, watch me. I've learned to jump to the last minute or so when the credits start rolling, then use the right arrow key to jump to about 10 seconds from the end, and let it play until 100% completed. But that's kind of annoying and hard to do since once Netflix identifies the credits have rolled, it minimizes your movie to the upper left. You have to manually click to watch credits. And it's even worse with TV shows, because once credits roll, the next episode autoplays 15 seconds later. But it remembers you didn't really watch all the way to the end, because they go back to old episodes and it starts right at the end. On the flip side, stuff can just disappear out of continue watching. Let's go watch Zootopia. Now if I jump about halfway through, and then I go back to browse, you notice, it's not in my continue watching. And it still isn't in there when I refresh the page. But if I hover up here, I'm halfway through. Look, 54 minutes in. So Netflix saves my place but doesn't put it in continue watching? And if I'm gonna get a recommendation, can it be for something I haven't already seen? I click and it starts the credits. So Netflix knows my position, saw I finished it, but recommends it anyway. Don't give these as suggestions. They belong in a watch it again section, like YouTube. Can I possibly reorder my continue watching titles? No. Netflix sorts them for you. Maybe it isn't designed for mass media consumption, but keeping all your current shows straight is a mess. Just a little drop down to change ordering from recent to manual would help. And what's the point of my list? It's just a giant collection of anything I decided to save, but with no ability to sort by any meaningful metric like, I don't know, alphabetical title, runtime, rating, or type, movie or TV show. And you already know I hate suggestions, so why would I want Netflix to do it for me? Manual is better than nothing, but not great. YouTube playlists aren't by any means amazing, but they're leagues above. With all the content you want me to watch, I should be able to organize it better. Ah, Netflix. Minimizing features while providing you so much content you don't know its shortfalls. Except, no. How many times have you seen title unavailable to stream? Why? And now I do understand Netflix has to pay distribution rights, but it's available in Canada and not in the US? Will this title ever come to Netflix? And can I possibly find out when new seasons are coming? And then suddenly things just disappear off of Netflix because I guess they're not popular enough? Can we get a warning when something's about to vanish? Passwords. Let me get this straight. Anybody can sign into the account with a master password and then can choose any of the profiles. Netflix is emulating a computer with multiple users, but with no added security for those users. They already have different profiles working, so why not go all the way and add passwords to truly separate different profiles? Yeah, you can turn on parental controls and restrict mature content, but that's not what I mean. Maybe you trust your family, but I just don't want somebody going onto my account, watching a bunch of terrible movies, deleting my favorites, or resetting my progress in a show. Maybe I'm a little paranoid, but it's not out of the question. Who knows what somebody would do for revenge? It's so easy to switch profiles in a fit of rage. Infuriating detail number... I don't care, I've lost count. The search autocomplete is decent, but after being disappointed when your movie isn't on Netflix, you might clear your current search and open a new tab to look for new movies. But then when you come back, your cursor is no longer in the search field. Boo! Aren't ratings weird? Some great movies get low ratings, and other terrible ones get 5 stars. They don't seem to agree with IMDb, critics, or most importantly, your opinion. Turns out the ratings you see are actually different for everyone. They're actually aggregated from users with similar viewing habits to you, not an overall audience rating. What? Makes more sense now, but how'd you know? And what's up with not providing a trailer on some titles? I'm on your site, Netflix. You want me to have this completely immersive experience and keep showing me what to watch next, but now I have to decide based on a pithy description and who's starring? Now I'm gonna have to open up a new tab and find the trailer on YouTube. And trust me, the trailer exists. So why make me find it? Notifications, or really promotions. It seems like every other day there's new notification. I've saved many shows to my list, and I'm always like, ooh, new episodes? No. It's yet another new arrival for some TV show I will never watch. Netflix provides notifications, but no way to control them. Felt good to complain. No, it didn't. That's a lie. Because it didn't change anything. Maybe I'm just too picky, but I feel like all these things add up and could be improved. So take a look at yourself, Netflix.